Hello and welcome back to the ASEAN Champion Podcast, a platform that presents you empowering stories from ASEAN citizens to open doors of opportunities for the community. Our champion today is Shwee Yamin, the co-founder and CEO of Recyclo from Myanmar, a groundbreaking waste management and sustainability platform aiming to create a zero-waste system for businesses and households. Determined with a great vision, complemented with a strong-willed personality, it's a no wonder Yamin was nominated as one of the top 5 candidates for the Science, Technology, and Digital categories of Women of the Future Awards in Southeast Asia 2019. Nothing worth having comes easy. Yamin has encountered many challenging adversities, yet she focuses on moving forward. Her perseverance is why she's standing where she is today. Her prominent entrepreneurial background explains why Recyclo is an unprecedented business targeting waste management and recycling in Yangon. She is a barrier breaker. Inspiring, isn't she? Well, today's your lucky day. Listen and learn directly from Yamin as she shares her adventure in growing a profitable, sustainable business only in this podcast.
Growing up, I've always been a curious one. I love to observe my surroundings to understand the world better. Until one day, I took a walk in my hometown near the Yangon River. Most of the people from my town threw their waste into this river. Witnessing this behavior has taken me aback. The first thing that came to my mind was, wait, I don't like this behavior. This has to change. People who live near the river throw their garbage, their daily waste into the river. I don't want our future to be ruined by this behavior. When I know that I wanted to take real action on this issue, I didn't instantly know if I wanted to set up a business or a nonprofit organization out of it. I was simply assured that I know I needed to start something. That was my aha moment. To create a change, they say, be the change. So I took my chances, built Recyclo with my fellow founder. And from that moment, every morning as I open my eyes, I envision the change that I want to see. Recyclo comprises 2 words, recycle globally. We found Recyclo in May 2017 with my other co-founder. The idea derived from my burning passion to protect the environment, especially the river and the ocean. During the first months of initiating Recyclo back in 2017, we started pitching to our potential investors, and most of the investors had zero interest in Recyclo. It was simple math. Environmental-focused startups don't seem lucrative to generate a gainful profit. We also stumbled into another pebble. We had a hard time recruiting people to work with us, since our company was a small startup. But to surrender was not an option. You can't even find that word in my dictionary. We see adversities as challenges. Take note, adhering to the principle of persistence is one of the core values that you need to hold on to as an entrepreneur. Refusing to give up, Recyclo finally gathered the courage to differentiate ourselves from similar organizations covering the specific issue. In 2017, there were only a few organizations, and mostly are charity-based. They enact campaigns of waste awareness, waste management, and any other environmental-related activities. But there was no remarkable, beneficial long-term solution to offer the partaking stakeholders. Then we realized there's a gap in this industry that Recyclo can fill in. Myanmar's proper waste management system is basically invisible. Everybody in the country threw their waste into only one bin without separating it. To solve this problem, we offer service packages. Growing Recyclo was a series of cut and try. We went through sleepless nights to come up with a strategic solution that sells to the market without scraping our main purpose. At first, we started with the classic 3 R's: reuse, reduce, recycle. But after we run episodes of awareness sessions to communities, businesses, organizations, schools, you name it, we've gone places. It struck me that there are 2 more R's that we need to address before the 3 R's: to rethink and to refuse. It's a simple, significant, yet overlooked notion. To rethink is to take a moment before we buy or indulge in consuming something. You pause and you rethink. Do we need it? Is it necessary? What kind of packaging does it have? We should always rethink before we decide to consume something. Another one is to refuse. If it's not useful for us, or if we use it only one time, we shouldn't use it. As simple as that. Along with encouraging the 5 Rs, we do waste awareness training, where we set up a navigation bin. It's also how they start to learn and differentiate types of waste in each separated bin. Next, we also provide the waste collection of the segregated waste, and we send the collected waste to the recycling factory. This way, we can measure the impact with real numbers. It's always a good idea to measure your impact in a documented, organized way. We keep track of how many awareness training sessions we give, how many bins we provide, how many kilograms are produced per week or month, and more. With such meticulous documentation, we hand over the report with data and statistics to our clients where they can see, measure, and compare the result of their waste production and volume. Recyclo also owns an integrated dashboard to inspect results every month, quarterly, even annually. We offer an end-to-end service, a one-stop solution for simplifying waste management, and at the same time, encouraging better behavior of businesses and households' waste production habits. Recyclo's system is full-fledged because we perceive problems as opportunities. Today, Recyclo has educated more than 800,000 people. It's already a big step, but I believe the number is still growing. I see the industry will grow even bigger in the future. I vision to scale up nationwide, regional-wide, and then soar like its name, globally. If you see who I am today, I haven't always been like this. I've had my failures. I've made mistakes, and I've come a long way. There were blood and tears to be where I stand today. But I don't want to have any regrets in life. I want to fight for the cause that I put my heart to. I want to live my life passionately. It all started because of my mom. I grew up without a father. He passed away before I was born, so my mom was a single parent. She strove through every struggle to raise me well. She is a businesswoman and an amazing leader. She taught me what leadership really means. It's to be kind-hearted and to be independent. Growing up looking up to her, I always want my mom to be proud of me. My perseverance, my resilience, and my determination are what my mom inherited me. It wasn't easy, but my mom is my inspiration. Every time I was about to give up or started to doubt myself, I always remember my mom. If you are an aspiring entrepreneur listening, hear me out. It is not going to be easy, but it is going to be the best journey of your life. Don't rush what's not yet meant to be. Stay on your pace and learn first. Steal knowledge and lessons as much as possible from where you are today, from the current company that employs you, from your seniors, from startup founders. The world is your classroom. You'll know when you're ready. Go ahead. The most important thing to start an idea is to actually walk it. Recyclo was also once nothing more than an idea, but we mustered up our courage. We took baby steps at first, but now look how far we've run. Recyclo is expanding across ASEAN, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, and Cambodia. Being an entrepreneur in ASEAN is encouraging. We see other countries not as a contender. We see them as collaborators. This positive idea empowers us to expand across Southeast Asia. But we value local cultures. So instead of intruding into the local landscape, unknowing how things are done in the country, our strategy is to build strong partnerships with the goal of collaboration. We don't want to compete against the local startup or local business. Recyclo is not your competitor. Where we expand is where we aim to help local businesses to set up their mission. We're a platform to construct the infrastructure, assisting to leverage their communication strategy, embodying all the people, all the businesses to take care of the environment through the simple act of 5 Rs. Unlike many other business owners who take competition seriously, I would say that my mindset is quite different. Business is not all about tackling down your competitors. Well, at least not for me. My priority is to invest extensive knowledge and effort to break harmful habits, to see the world becoming a cleaner place. It's still far, but it's closer than ever. And to reach that goal, collaboration must be prioritized. I believe in the power of community. Great changes start from the community, be it your neighborhood, your city, your country, and to ASEAN.
Whoa, what an uplifting story! I hope you enjoyed today's episode and truly hope you are inspired by Yamin's experience in growing a waste management startup in Myanmar, with its mission to expand globally through collaborations. Indeed, ASEAN is a pool of unending opportunities, a place where inspiring collaborations happen. So for you aspiring startup founders out there, just like Yamin said, go ahead.